Welcome to the 9 p.m. radio of Raise Indica IS Academy. Desh Badla Padhai Badlo. From chaos to clarity. Get not only news but news insights too, only at 9 p.m. radio. Every day at 9 p.m. Today is 16th of September 2024. President of India Honorable Draupadi Murmu will inaugurate the 8th India Water Week 2024 on 17 September 2024 in New Delhi, in the august presence of Union Minister of Jal Shakti, Shri C. R. Patil and Minister of State, Shri Raj Bhushan Chaudhary. The international event is being organized by the Ministry of Jal Shakti from 17th to 20th September 2024 at the Bharat Mandapam, New Delhi. India Water Week was conceptualized as a novel concept by the Ministry of Jal Shakti, Government of India, with objective to begin regular and systematic discussion and talks with eminent stakeholders through seminars, exhibition and other parallel sessions aimed at building public awareness, getting support to implement key strategies for conservation, preservation and optimum use of available water. India is staring at an impending water catastrophe, with large swathes of the country reeling under acute water scarcity. The unrelenting heat waves and erratic rainfall have exacerbated the crisis, depleting rivers and aquifers at an alarming rate. Reduced water flow in rivers and falling groundwater levels have made this summer extremely difficult. In cities like Bengaluru, taps have run dry, leading to disputes between states over sharing of river waters. Providing tap water connections alone is not enough to tackle this crisis. India needs a long-term policy focused on conserving resources and ensuring fair distribution and adopting a holistic strategy for sustainable water management. What are the constitutional provisions related to water? Fundamental right, water, essential for human survival, is encompassed within the right to life under Article 21 of the Indian Constitution. Entry 56 of Union List. The central government is authorized to regulate and develop interstate rivers and river valleys as deemed necessary by Parliament for the public interest. Entry 17 of State List. This entry pertains to water supply, irrigation, canals, drainage, embankments, water storage, and water power. Article 262. In cases of water-related disputes, Parliament can legislate to resolve issues regarding the use, distribution, or control of interstate rivers or river valleys. Additionally, Parliament may enact laws to exclude such disputes from the jurisdiction of any court, including the Supreme Court. The water crisis in India is driven by several factors. Depleting groundwater. India extracts around 25% of the world's groundwater, leading to severe depletion, particularly in agriculture-heavy regions like Punjab. High agricultural demand. Agriculture uses 78% of India's freshwater, with inefficient practices like flood irrigation causing water losses and depletion. Aging infrastructure. India's outdated water infrastructure results in significant water losses from leaks and theft. Urbanization and industrialization. Rapid growth has increased water demand and pollution, with major cities facing water stress. Sand mining. Unregulated mining disrupts river ecology, affecting water availability. Fragmented governance. Water management is divided across different departments, leading to inefficiencies. Lack of demand management. Policies have focused on increasing supply rather than reducing demand, with limited recycling and efficient water use. Climate change. Rising sea levels and salinization threaten coastal freshwater sources. Consequences. Impact on human capital. Water scarcity affects education and health, especially for girls and children. Economic risks. Water scarcity could reduce India's GDP by 6% by 2050, limiting growth. Rise of water mafias. Informal water markets exploit scarcity, increasing inequality. Regional conflicts. Water scarcity may escalate disputes between India and its neighbors. Biodiversity loss. Aquatic life is at risk due to declining water levels and pollution. Solutions are followings: groundwater recharge, convert underutilized land into areas for groundwater replenishment. Desalination, use renewable energy to power desalination plants. Rainwater harvesting, mandate and expand rainwater collection systems. Drip irrigation, promote efficient irrigation to minimize water wastage. Smart water grids, use technology to monitor and manage water use. Fog harvesting, capture moisture in hilly regions. Decentralized management, implement community-driven water management systems. Public-private partnerships, involve private firms in water infrastructure development. Zero liquid discharge, mandate water recycling in industries to reduce freshwater demand.